Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Reno Hunter with the new Sylvanas, Ranger General Sylvanas, which comes with Ranger Captain Alleria, as well as Vereesa. Is that how you pronounce this card's name? Not 100% sure. Yeah, so there are three different 3-drops that all do certain things if you've played at least one of them beforehand. So, depending on the matchup, you want to play certain ones first, and so on. It looks like a really interesting deck. You still get to play the broken card known as Beastmaster Leorox. I shouldn't say very strong. And the deck just looks like a lot of fun. So with that being said, how about we queue up the first one and let's see how it goes. Alright, first matchup. We are against a warrior. You always keep Overseer Myths. Against the warrior, do I want bigger? Oh no, they do more. I misread these. If you've played one of them already, then you get to do it twice. At least for that one. Is this the enemy? Eat it, yeah. And this. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like you probably want to play this one first, or sorry, you want to play Sylvanas first, most likely, most of the time. But that's interesting. I think the cards are really cool, and I really like the design behind the Fable cards, and I want to play more of them. This switch very good here. Actually surprisingly strong. Being able to play this thing on curve, especially with something like this in play already. Like, this is one of those cards that is, it doesn't seem that threatening, but who's just Submature? Take some trades here. This way, whatever we discover with this is just a little bit bigger. That Smothering Starfish was actually a really good play for him. If not, if he didn't play that, I mean, I was playing this every single time. Which was an additional 3 damage across the board for right now. And then continue just building, right? Oh my god, I am so tired. It's actually crazy how tired I feel right now. To be fair, work was really busy and I did not sleep all too well last night, so that kind of checks out, but it's a wild. Argith Blade Fist. Really? I expected a lot of cards. I won't lie saying that. Of every card I could have seen, that was not one of the ones I was expecting to see here. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Everything in my deck has +1/+1, which is very nice. You repeat multiple times if you've played the other. No. Oh, yeah, it's repeat for each. That's really good for him. Argus Prime. Here. I'd rather just play an additional minion here. Maybe I should have taken Hydralodon so I was able to play that next turn. But I'm pretty sure I win this game either through Leerox with Hydralodon and Tundra Rhino in hand with the Goldren, or I win through Stranglehorn Heart. I can actually get even just 2 copies of Goldren at 3 times 10 damage times 2. Or no, it's double. Yeah, it would be 3 times damage, right? Or 4 times damage. Double Goldren is 4 times? I don't know if they trigger separately. I think they do. It's a lot of damage. Your wish is my suggestion. So, is that just gonna be Temple Enforcer? Is that the priest mean that buffs health? No, he only has. Go with this. Force a board wipe of some sort. What would be the dream scenario here? Tundra Rhino Leerox. And I play the Dreadscale and Acidmaw to try and deal with the board. Acidmaw plus Sylvanas is actually an insane play as well. It's another way to just wipe the board. That's maybe I should have taken actually the raw secret. I don't necessarily want that. Okay, so that's a Tundra Rhino. Leerox is 3, right? Tripping. Play this here. I get 3 spells. It's a 3-mana 3/5 that gets me 3 spells. That seems really, really strong. I won't lie. That's with this. I don't know. I guess I could just do that with this. He can't play any, like, kill spell. He doesn't have enough. There's actually so many cards it gets me. Just I can get rid of that. Okay. I don't actually have that many minions with Rush in my. I think I have the only, like, there's only 2. So, I mean, this, to be fair, I kind of just discovered 2 spells, and I picked a cheap one and just a decent removal spell. I feel like that's kind of what this card's good at. I'm guessing, like, the best case is this one feels like it's always good to play first. And then probably Sylvanas dealing 4 to the board. And then the one who buffs the board. Lyra? It's not Valera. What's her? Vereesa? I'm assuming this is Sylvanas and her sisters, right? Again, having looked in a little bit to I didn't know to grab that. My goal here is I want him to wipe the board. And then statistically, Beastmaster. I mean, I guess it could pull double Tundra Rhino, which would suck. But statistically, it pulls Goldrin, Hydralodon, Tundra. Leerox is not lethal, is it? I mean, I think I still just slam Leerox here, right? We just hope to find be a sick card to have also had in my hand. Because now he plays that and takes an extra turn, and I probably lose the game to that, but
do try to keep yourselves alive.
Alright, Stranglehorn Heart off the top. It's lethal. So I get another one of these and another one of these. Even though I don't have Hydralodon anymore, it's still lethal.
I remember this place well.
I guess he also doesn't have room in his hand to get too many treasures, right? I also have 2 draws at heart. I guess it's kind of like 4 draws, right? In reality. I draw at it. I still have a lot of bursts now in hand. I mean, a lot of bursts. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bursts. A lot of that. Again, a little 15. GG. GG. Stranglehorn Heart and Goldrin and Tundra Rhino, so balanced. I did like 30 damage that turn. That was really good. Real good. Anyways, let's skip the next one.
Alleria,
All right.
Night Warrior.
I shall have justice. Coward.
I want to keep that. This card is just so insane.
I see you've brought guests.
3 4/1s that cost.
I can't
Figure it.
do that. I don't have enough mana.
I want to play Exarch next turn, or in 2 turns, but I don't think I necessarily can. It all depends, to be fair, what he does this. If he summons like 12 power, I'm fucking dead.
Pirates away! Pirates away!
Precious time slips away. Relax your mind.
When I said summoning 12 power, I was joking more than anything, but turns out he summoned 12 power on turn 2, or on turn 1. Exactly 12 fucking power. Do I have any? I don't have like an explosive trap. I don't have the right cards to make Dreadscale just like instantly win me the game. Smothering Starfish saves me a little bit of health. Is there any draw in my deck that I just slam here?
Precious time slips away.
I'm gonna try the 2-1. Do I just take 1 turn off? This answers a minion he plays. But if he plays a minion, he can't kill it, which means that it eats a 2-1 for free. Next turn I can do this. My whole goal is kind of just to survive till 6 mana.
Together in harmony.
Oh, that's so good for me. What goes in here? I take 7, I'm at 24. 3. I had an explosive trap here and I win the game. Oh, Sylvanas would have been a good draw. Or if I didn't die the turn after being played. Actually, a really interesting. This is
Who to shoot?
well. I was really hoping for an explosive. Missed an explosive. I have Alleria eventually hit the explosive trap.
Linked together in harmony.
Power!
Do one or the 3-2. I'm either at 16 or at 17. He did not respect secrets, and it cost him the game. He didn't respect secrets, but he also played, I feel like, really board-centric. When his goal is to try and rush me down as fast as possible. I'm a hunter. I have a hard time dealing with the board. Missed 2 damage for no fucking reason. Never attacked with the patches.
Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our enemies. Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our
0 mana kill spells. Real nice. Even though I don't get anything back, it's still 0 mana to give my minion rush, basically. Which is very, very good. Is there only 3 cards you could play here that's lethal? Mind Blast, Acupuncture is not lethal. I seal the win away by just slamming Reno here. Other board, beautiful. Okay, Reno seals the game away for me. He's 1 Mind Blast down, 3 cards in hand with 1 spell, and we actually have a board that does something. The dead draw for him, kind of. Also, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope everybody has a beverage. I'm currently drinking myself a nice cold brewski. Board wipe here. Yeah, we won this game. We somehow managed to control the board, and I don't understand how, even. Because the start he had only loses if you play really, really poorly. To be fair, I feel like he did make a whole bunch of misplays. Like, order-wise. He'd be at 1 if he doesn't just concede he's at 1. And Sylvanas just to all enemies, right? Yeah. That's such this Sylvanas has such a sick effect. Man, these Fable cards, I've now played 2 of them, played Rafam and played Sylvanas. They're so cool. Like, actually such cool cards. At least, again, those were the 2 I was the most hyped for. Again, I was hyped for Sylvanas when I thought the card was bad. Like, when I thought you only got the effect if you had already played one. And the fact you repeat it for each one you've played is so cool. Like, it's actually such a sick effect. It's stat-wise, yes, they're not the best, but as you can see, right, you play the Discover one first, and then depending what matchup you're in, you'll probably use Sylvanas either for a board wipe or for just like a fireball for 3 mana. And the one that buffs your deck in games where you're going to be more board centric, like even giving everything in your deck +1/+1 is like good, like great. We all remember let's say Renathal. It's not Renathal, but I can't think of the name of the minion. The 2-drop where if your deck has no other 2-drops, you give everything in your deck +1/+1. That card was busted. And this is, yes, it's 1 more mana, but like if you discover a spell first or you wipe your opponents first, all of a sudden it's like double the effect for only 1 more mana. And I think that is insane. Like, absolutely insane, especially if you're going to go for more of a board-centric play. It's really, really good. And especially you combine that with Leorox, where you're buffing your beast that you're summoning. Like, that just does a lot more damage, especially when after that it gets doubled because of Goldren. It's a lot more damage, and it's such a cool effect. Sylvanas, the Fabled Sylvanas, is a really, really, really cool card. I really, really enjoy playing with her so far. Anyways, we have time for one more game, so let's queue it up.
Sylvanas versus Varian Ren.
All right.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Next game. Warrior, I don't really want any. I don't want any of this in Warrior. I could have made an argument to keep the Tundra Rhino.
Hail to you.
Really good card. Enter the Lost City has grown in popularity a lot. He has removal, he has removal. To be fair, I won't lie, I might be a little bit biased because Sylvanas is my single favorite Warcraft character. Like, I loved her first card. Right? I kind of wish the card was named Banshee Sylvanas or whatever, but it is not. Base 2. That's interesting. That's how that works. But I really, really like Sylvanas as like the original card. So the new card is just even better. And I might be biased in that regard of oh, this card is super, super sick. I enjoy playing with it, but to be fair, like, it wasn't the first skin I had spent money on because I had bought, like, I think it was Medivh through the Warcraft movie. I don't know how many of you guys remember that being a thing, but there was a Warcraft movie a while back. It sucks that the
I remember this place well.
I have a drawer plus that. That's good. I think it was Medivh that you got, right? Because it was Magni, Medivh. Was it Magni, Medivh? So no. What were the original portraits? It was a Hunter portrait as well, right? First Hearthstone Skins. Here's it was Alleria. Was the other one? It was another Hunter one. But like when this one came out, like I bought it like as soon as I saw it. Like this again, Sylvanas is my favorite Hearthstone character. So it kind of makes sense that I bought it, but man, Overseer's a mystery. What a fucking unit. He would be at like 30 life still, I feel, if it wasn't for this one card. He'd be at like 30 life. This card is busted.
We're gonna be rich.
12, 17, 20, 24, 28, plus 6. Zephrys is lethal. What a balanced fucking minion. What a balanced minion. Overseers of Mystery, man. If that card does not get answered, it's so disgusting. Absolutely so disgusting. Who would have thought? Hunter... Again, the deck that I'm still a firm believer might be the best deck in the game. In Reno Hunter, I will die on the hill of that potentially just being the best deck in the entire game right now in Wild. And like, Sylvanas gives you another board wipe in the early game, more card draw through the Discover, and a way to win any board-centric match. One card does all that, and you have so many flex slots in the deck. I don't know why I bought 3, I was only planning on buying 2, but... The card is filthy. Sylvanas is such a good card, and it's such a good addition to a deck that was already so good. It doesn't make sense why not more people play Reno Hunter. Maybe I get lucky when I play the deck or whatever, but every single time I play Reno Hunter, the deck feels absurdly broken. Like, not fair levels of broken. Again, I know maybe I'm fucking glazing the deck too hard, but this card is busted. This card is real strong. And then this card is also so fucking good. Let me go find the other card. It's a K, right? I don't remember his name at all. I remember his picture. H-I... But not a K. It's Z. And there. Prince Kael'thas. Kael'thas, that's the name. This card used to be the strongest card in the game. Like, when this came out in Knights, besides when Druid, like, at the start, was so broken, right? You know, when you had 4 different Druid decks that were a mile above everything else, because you had 5 mana Spreading Plague, you had Ultimate Infestation as the best card draw, damage spell in the game, like 2 in 1, and the only class that could realistically ramp. Again, the Spreading Plague, there's one other card that got nerfed, no? But you had so many decks in Druid that were so good. When Druid finally got nerfed, Spreading Plague went up to 6, and a couple other things I believe got hit. Like, this just became the best card in the game. You were playing aggro decks with no 2-drops. Because this card was that bonkers, right? Because if you hit this on 2 and your opponent didn't, your 1-drops are trading into their 2-drops. And your 1-drops are even occasionally trading into their 3-drops. You know, and you're most likely getting 2-for-1s, you know? Like, a 2-3 versus a 3-4 is a huge difference. And now you have a minion in a deck where you do play the board control game. That's 1 more mana, but it can do the effect 3 times, technically, by turn 4. Right? So it's like, it's insane. Sylvanas also helps in the regard of if you're playing the board-centric matchup. Like, occasionally, like, against that priest, like, we did end up winning in the end, but, you know, if they had that play of turn 1, flood the board, and then turn 2, I played a secret whatever, or a hero power whatever, it was another dude with, like, 2 health, this card instantly wins me the game, right? I wipe their board, they have 2 cards in hand, or 3 cards in hand, or whatever. I have a 2-4, they have nothing else on the board. It's an absurdly powerful card. And then, like, there's one weak part of this, which is the Discover. But even that could be game winning, you know? Like, you hit a second, like, Wild Spirit, or, like, I just look up Spell in just Hunter. Like, some of these are just really, really strong. And I think the card is actual not. Sorry about that, but yeah, this card is so insane. Like, I think this card would even be good at 4 mana, with all of me at 4, but at 3, it feels like absurd. And it just gives you another good 3, like, I'm kind of happy playing any of these on 3 with Exarch. So I have 4 3-drops in my deck that also, like, these ones get better the later the game goes on. Obviously, this one is super good if you can play it on 2 or 3, because it makes your hero power significantly better for the rest of the game, but you have, like, 3, 4, you don't mind playing this, you don't mind playing this, so 5 3-drops, a shitload of early game, and you have a late game that just wins the game through this, right? Between this, and the Tundra Rhino, right? Say you only summon those 3, right? So you have 5 minutes as it summons 2 others. You trade both those in to get to 7. So now you have 4 minions that deal 6 damage, a minion that deals 4 damage. So that's 28. You have him who deals 10 damage. So that's 38, and you have him that deals 18 damage. So it's well over 40 damage. So like, this card just wins the game by itself. You have this where you can potentially summon all 3 of those and get that same effect. I guess you lose out on 6 damage, but it's still over 40 damage. So you have a great late game, and that's not if you buff them with this or with fucking Vereesa. Like, it's so good. You have board wipes through this. This deck is just nuts. Absolutely fucking bonkers. And I don't understand why not more people play this. It's also fun to play. Oh my god, I can glaze this deck so fucking much. I think this deck is, like, secret underrated deck, and again, I thought this deck might be considered as the best deck last expansion, because you can kind of win in any state of the game, especially when people started putting, like, this combo in the deck. You're always playing, like, this, and Tundra Rhino, but, like, the whole combo, it's bonkers. As you can see, right, you're playing a control tempo deck with fucking 5 cards, 7 cards? 6 cards that cost more than 5 mana. You know, 7 cards that cost more than 5, or more than 4 mana. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Anyways, I'm done glazing the deck. I'm gonna end off here. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing the best deck of the new expansion, seeing play. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, guys? Yeah. Peace.